Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our tax savings live chat today. It's Tuesday, April 23, 9 in the morning and Central Time. Again, I'm Christopher, Chief Marketing Officer and founder of Wyco Tax. This is an all year round, all in one accounting services and wealth planning service solution here in the US. We do this tax savings Tuesday every second and fourth of the month. So now we're going to begin. We're going to talk about how your bookkeeping, year and bookkeeping will help you to save taxes up to 10 we start at $10,000 tax savings for the coming next year. All you have to do is stay tuned for the next 30 minutes. We're going to go over with the different key points, how maintaining up-to-date financial records throughout the year can uncover opportunities for tax deductions, and discussing how proactive bookkeeping enhances businesses to make informed decisions that optimize tax savings and strategies. Uh, Before we proceed to the actual presentation, we're going to have some housekeeping. Again, if you want to connect with us, you can find us on our YouTube channel, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YCO Tax. You just type Wyco Tax and subscribe on our channel or follow us. This presentation is only less than 30 minutes. I think I'm having an echo. So it's only less than 30 minutes. And the Q&A, we would like to encourage everyone to type their question during the presentation, and we will answer it during or after the presentation. And you can also download the 10 steps for business improvement checklist by going to our website and by subscribing on our YouTube channel. You will be part of our gift card raffle. Just a disclaimer that this presentation has been prepared for informational purposes only. Each and examples of materials on this presentation are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied for technical answers because Wyco Tax is a virtual outsourced accounting and wealth planning company in the US. We are not associated to any institution on this presentation, and we are a private business providing resources for small businesses. Let's dive into it. The viewers and listeners that we are looking for that can add value to this are small business owners, self-employed, work from home. If you're receiving 1099s, have an S corporation, LLCs, with or without employees, e-commerce, non-accountants, high income professional if you're making 80,000 to 90,000 and up. This presentation is meant for you because if you have a business, the year 2022 is the tsunami of IRS audits. IRS is hiring 87,000 new agents to audit small business owners. So you have to avoid the trial and error approach that will cause the IRS red flags, which paralyzes your business. Uh, this is typical. Actually, like Gloria, she owns a clinic and then she would like to get for more funding resources. When you are applying to the bank, to investors, even to grants, it's all about the financial records, the profit and loss statement, the balance sheet, and the tax returns. So that's why the main importance of the year end or before you even start your bookkeeping, I'm giving you the 6 slices of pizza. This is basically, if you are watching, try to take a screenshot. This is how you start your bookkeeping, and this is how you finish at the end of the year. So through this slice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, when you apply all of these things, I'm telling you, you would be able to create a 10,000 tax savings pizza pie chart, which begins on slice one. Entity, whether you're LLC, partnership, S corp, C corporation, or sole proprietor, our proud partner is QuickBooks. Before you set up your books, they always gonna ask you because everyone has a different chart of accounts, how it's being arranged from advertising, marketing, contract labor, employee. That's why because your QuickBooks month-to-month record keeping can already be imported to any, especially we're using Intuit software for tax preparation. So it's easy to throw all those numbers and all those data from the accounting software to the tax filing software. That's why business entity is important. And also it will tell us whether you can put yourself on payroll, whether you're an LLC or S corp. There are different distinction on how to map or put yourself on payroll. All right, then number two, once you identify the record keeping or the entity, then record keeping will kick in. This is where we can integrate your business bank account. You can integrate your credit card to your QuickBooks. So every month it's feeding to the QuickBooks software. So all we have to do is just to reconcile, especially if there are cash withdrawals or transactions. Because usually when you do cash to any transaction, which we highly encourage, which we highly discourage of using cash. It's so hard to track. When you go to the to Valero gasoline station or Walmart, we don't have. If you withdraw $1,000, we don't know how it's been used. So that's why this company like Gloria, if she get audited by the IRS, they will look for cash receipts. And the good thing about QuickBooks cash receipts, they already have a mobile app that could electronically store or your cash app or any other uh, Cash App tracker can be integrated to QuickBooks. All right, and then also the business expenses through there. This is one of the IRS is really particular about how did you categorize your expenses. Did you put your employee expenses as contract laborers or did you put your contract laborers as employees? So those are the common mistake that a lot of companies put. They thought that contract laborers are also employees. And then also, if you have one car, how do you itemize your car expenses? Did you put 50%? Did you put 100%? So all of those things, especially if you don't have any other car, but just one that you use for business and personal. Let's say you work as a nurse practitioner, but you also work on your own business as a private consultant. Now, after the expenses, this will help us to identify if you are qualified for tax credits. The most common other are research and development tax credits. That's the reason why Jeff Bezos did not pay as taxes on year 2018 because of the research and development tax credits. The other ones that are common are the Tesla or those vehicle that are qualified for energy fuel credit or energy savings and residential energy credit for those people installing solar panel. But we need to know how much is the cost, the purchase price, the purchase date enable for you to know how much tax credits you will be qualified for and does the company bought the vehicle or not. So that's why if you have slice 1, 2, 3, 4 that are set up, then the five is tax sheltered plan. And as a matter of fact, tax sheltered plan comes in different forms. Either the tax later, which we put your money, especially like a 401k. If you made if you made 200,000 and you still have out of all the expenses, 150,000 is the expenses, you still have a 50,000 of money, then you can use to open a 401k. So instead of you being taxed at 50,000, whatever you put, let's say you put $10,000 on out of 50,000 taxable income. So you're not going to be taxable on the 50,000 because you put your money in the 401k, your $10,000. So that's why it minimizes your taxable income this year. But not only that, you could also offer keyman insurance, if you have managers. So with the proper record keeping, you would identify how much budget you can put in your retirement, how much budget you can put to your to create an asset protection strategy to your key employees, like all your managers. Also, offering a group term insurance would also be another expense, but also it's like an investment that you offer a group term. So when you're employee, it's not just about the hourly rate or salary, but it also help them to keep staying on your company because they see that they having life insurance. Anything that happened to them, the family get $55,000 or up. So that is another way of reason why you need to have a good record keeping in place. It identifies how much disposable income or cash flow you have. All right. And then at the end of the year, slide 6, it's going to help you to file your taxes on time. Remember, the penalty of not filing on time is bigger, more than 25% than the not paying on time. There are two penalties. But if you have a record keeping from month to month or even quarterly, then rest assured that you will avoid all these unnecessary expenses, which are we're referring as penalties. All right, there you go. So this is what are the benefits of having a month to month or a quarterly bookkeeping. And then always remember when you have this, it also gives us a blueprint as an outsourced accounting company to know how to plan, right? So these are the different tax shelter plan from opening traditional IRA, self-directed IRA, 401k annuities, and tax-free income like life insurance, index universal life. Even your family can also benefit from this by them being an employee of their own company. So that's why, taxes, if you have best friends that are accountants, that are lawyers and lenders, these are the three people that you need in able to really be in trouble with the Internal Revenue Service and to expand your company. Because our company's goal, the YCO tax, is to increase your cash flow but reducing your taxes. Okay, so the benefits of outsourcing, especially in the accounting or bookkeeping part, is you do not deal with the IRS by yourself because if you have a record keeper, they will be the one auditing the auditor. Even your bookkeeper will also be proactive and telling you, this is allowed, allowable expenses, this is personal expenses, this is not allowed expenses. That's why we are taking a proactive approach. You also save headache, save time because you don't need to purchase and learn complicated accounting software. Because the problem, if you did your record keeping wrong on the first month, rest assured that all the months will be also wrong. Okay, so that's why it's important for you to have a consultant because prevention is always better than cure, and you focus on your business and growing the sales, not the record keeping. It takes away so much of your valuable time, and if you are doing it right, you save money. You don't owe any penalties, you don't owe any money to the government, to the state, because you're filing your property and sales tax on time. Then also the most important for me is faster access to grants and loans, because all of this, whether you're applying, they're looking for financial statements past 2 years, the current month-to-month profit and loss expenses. That's what they're looking, whether it's grants or loans. All right, and why do you entrust your business to YCO Tax? Because we are a worry-free year-round, competitive, and on-time accounting and well planning service solution. That's why we also gonna give you what are the different ways. So we talk about the benefits, but we're also gonna give you the tips. There are one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There are 10 tips for you to have an accurate bookkeeping. Letter A, you need to avoid mixture of accounts. Do not mix business and personal. It's so hard. You're shooting yourself in the foot. If you have a business, open a business bank account. Letter C, cut back on manual reporting. Please stop using shoeboxes. There are software or mobile app where you can restore your paper receipts, and also integrate your bank account and credit card to a software like QuickBooks Online. We don't recommend desktop. That's the thing in the past. It's a lot of memory. Compare with QuickBooks Online. Another C, count with experience. Try to take advantage of our 30-minute free consultation. When you're setting up your empire, you don't put it in the sand. The same thing with your financial records. You don't want to be doing a trial and error. You have a lot of things on your plate at this point. And then open and check accounts. We normally, you need to have, even though you have an outsourced accountant or doing your books, you need to make sure that you check the transactions every now and then. And at least, I think for me, like once a year, I replace my credit card. So at least, because our credit card, our bank account are always exposed to third party. Utilize every deduction, especially if you work from home. There's a home office deduction. Also, if you use your card, there's also mileage worksheet. There are other deductions that you can use, not just for business, personal. And then need payroll accuracy. It will come to the point that you have to put yourself on payroll. But again, going back to the slices of pizza, you need to check first your business entity, which is a slice one, because not everybody is qualified. Not every type of entity will qualify you to become your employer of your own company. Then tax savings benefits, we discussed the 401k. We also discussed the asset accumulation insurance like index universal life, term insurance. Those are the tax savings benefits. If you want to know more how it works, just book our 30-minute free consultation. Then all forms, tax forms will be needed. Make sure 1099 and W-2 are always on your file because those are all sources of income that need to be put on your profit and loss statement. Then neat and organized records. That's why we said step back with manual reporting. Try to use online software, accounting software like QuickBooks. Enabled because all these QuickBooks software, it's compatible. Either you're tracking your mileage, either you're tracking your cash receipts. They can always be integrated on your QuickBooks, and then you can also create payroll, issue contractors, pay invoices. Then lastly, top priority reports. Make sure you file all the reports from the state, especially right now with there's already a Corporate Transparency Act, the deadline. So aside from filing to the franchise tax report to the state and the tax return to the IRS, there's already a Corporate Transparency Act you need to file to the United States Treasury if you are an LLC, S corporation, C corporation. This is in compliance to fight money laundering, any crime, financial crime enforcement. So this is for the Financial Crime Enforcement Network compliance. There you go. So that's why if you're still having an issue with your bookkeeping and with your tax, we offer one time where we include our packages. Wico Tax, we do IRS letter review. You have a 3-year audit assistance. If you get the bundle, then you have a copy of the transcript. If never ever you need your copy of your 1040, all of this we provide, and you have a dedicated a virtual accountant, unlimited question and answer for any tax questions and well planning strategy. Then we also can come out with a 10,000 tax savings plan. We can meet up quarterly as needed. All right, so the company, we are now 100% operational online. Stay tuned on our next tax savings live chat. Just follow our Facebook, Wyco Tax, Instagram for our next event. Even on the event right on May 14, 9 in the morning, we will put our topic on the next tax savings Tuesday. Okay, there you go. All right, thank you so much again. If you have further questions, we will answer it. So welcome. We have Vanessa. Vanessa, if you have questions, let me know or type your questions on the chat box. Hi, Vanessa. Hope you were able to get some of the tips that we provided. Our information is given there. If you have further question, feel free to book your 30-minute consultation to us. All right. Again, thank you for watching our Tax Savings Tuesday. By the way, we have a replay on our YouTube channel. Again, I'm Chris Waikoko, Chief Marketing Officer of Waiko Tax. This is an all-year-round, all-in-one accounting and wealth planning company in the US. Because just like you, your tax needs a break. Stay safe.